Hello, everyone. I know there's a little bit of delay when it comes to StreamYard, so we're just gonna give it a second. So I have my phone propped up here, and then I have my laptop over here, so I can kind of read the chat and type things if I need to. And I've got my tea ready to go here. So today is fun. I have never done a live thrift haul. I mean, I do thrift hauls all the time, but I figured it would be fun to sit down with all you guys, kind of show you in real time my crazy thrift haul that I have here. I'm going to start off with items for the real, and then move into things that I am going to sell myself. All of these items were purchased in Boston. So I went on a little thrifting trip and spent a lot of money. And yeah, so I'll go into all the numbers and stuff in a second. I see you can now see me here live. So hi, Shannon. How are you? Hi, Cindy. Hello. Everyone, that's coming in. Just have fun in the chat, have a good time. This is my first live since I've been monetized, so that's really fun too. I think that means that like super chats are a thing and stuff like that. So if you feel so inclined, cool, but if not, totally fine too. I'm here to just have fun and hang out with you guys on this Saturday night. Okay, so I am going to start off with the things from the real and then go from there. So I spent, all right, get ready, like brace yourselves. Some of you guys are going to probably fall off your chairs when you hear this, but I spent $700, okay? But I purchased 65, really 70 items, but some of the items are for myself, which I included some in here so you could see them. So my average cost of goods in this thrift haul was $11.02. So $11 is my average cost of goods, which is a little high for some of these items that are going to be going to the real. So I have to play around with it. I have to see. Some of these I might end up listing myself. I don't really know yet. So we will see about that. Let me just really quickly here look at the chat. Hi, Noreen. Hello. Leslie's here. Yes, this is my new posh room. I mean, there's an echo, which I can't stand, but there's nothing in here. It's just my desk, my chair, and then all the clothes that I'm going to show you. I don't have anything in here yet, and it's a really big room. So I'm thinking like back here, I want to get some type of table of some sort. I don't know what I want yet, but I want some pictures on the wall. Like it's going to evolve over time. This room will be painted eventually sometime next year. The blue carpet will be gone. There'll be hardwoods down, but it's one thing at a time because that's all that I can handle right now because there are other big projects that need to be done in the house. So this is not a priority whatsoever. But this used to be a bedroom. So where I am right now, this was an in-law apartment type deal for the homeowner's father who lived with them. He was 92 or 93, something like that. And he was very active individual. And he had this whole space. So there's like a kitchen set up, but we took most of the kitchen apart. There's just the sink that's left. I'm going to keep it there so I can soak clothes and stuff like that. There's like a living room area. There's a full bath. Eventually, we're going to connect this all to the upstairs. And there'll be like another TV sitting area. That kitchen space, I don't know what we're going to do with yet, but we'll connect the hallway. The bathroom will still be there. And then this will just be my office or maybe a bedroom one day. Who knows? There's room in the basement for me to have an office as well. My husband has his own office. So yeah, there's a lot of really great things going on. But let's just get into it because I can ramble here all day long. So let's just start with the stuff for the real. Leslie, the furry friends are not allowed up here. They cannot come up here. So they're downstairs. All right, first up, we have a pair of Etro pants. These are just a pair of straight leg trouser pants. They're an olive green color. They're in really great condition. I might list these myself. I don't know. I need to see what the real is going to price them at before I send these in. I typically do send in Etro pants, but because my cost of goods is a little bit higher, I'm going to have to really play around and see what I'm going to do there. Next up is these Gerard Darrell pants. So I have sent this brand before to the real. I've sent coats, I've sent dresses, which do really well. They sell really fast. And these are just a pair of trouser pants. These are definitely vintage. They're a wider leg. I think they're going to do well. These are going to go there. I'm going to guess they're going to price them around 80 to 150 range with 20% off. So kind of in that range. We'll see. We'll see. Yes, Cindy, this is all thrifted. None of this is online sourcing. It is all thrifted in Boston. So there's that. Okay, this, I'm going to take a chance. This might end up just being something that I list myself. I don't know if they're going to accept it, but it's Marc Jacobs. They sometimes don't take Marc Jacobs. So I don't know if they're going to take this or not, but we're going to see. It's a coat. It's really pretty. This was 99 cents at a Salvation Army. So, yes, my average cost of goods was $11, but this piece in particular cost me 99 cents. It's a thick cotton material. So I'm going to try and see if they take it. They might price it at a decent amount where I'm just going to leave it. But if they don't and they end up sending it back to me or it's priced really low, I'm just going to take it and try to sell it myself because 'tis the season for selling coats, right? I mean, that's just what it is. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just trying to, there's so much stuff. There's 65 items. So I need to get through 65 items as quickly as possible so you're not bored out of your mind. But also keep up with the chat here. Oh, I see all my friends. Victoria's here. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello. All right, my good old friend, Norma Kamali. You know that I love to send her to the Real. This is a blazer. Sorry, guys. Right there. It's a little blazer. It's got padded shoulders. Yeah, they're padded shoulders, so they get a nice little point to them there. We're going to send this in. We're going to see how this does. Norma Kamali usually does really well for me. Usually sells really quickly. So I'm excited about that. Ooh, this has a little snag on it. I think I can fix this. See that right there? A little snag. I think I can fix that. But this is Karen Millen, and I typically don't pick up Karen Millen tops or blouses or anything like that, but I really, really loved the color of this. I just thought it was really nice, and it's knit, and I know that it will do well on the Real. So we shall see. Next is a Lafayette 148 vest. I have never seen a Lafayette 148 vest, ever. I don't know. Have you guys ever seen one? But I've never seen a vest by them. So I'm going to send this in. We're going to see how it does. No experience with this whatsoever. See this little bang right here? This guy's going to drive me insane. I had it clipped, and it's so short that it just keeps falling. Okay, this is the last piece I'm definitely going to send, and then I have two pieces that I'm contemplating that I don't know what I'm going to do with yet. So when we get to that point and I share the two pieces, I want your feedback. Let me know what you think. Should I sell it myself or send it in? But this is just a Lafayette 148 blazer. This will do well. Blazers in general do really well on the Real. So it's never a question to me when I find blazers. Like I'm definitely going to be sending it in. Normal Kamali, let's start up designer box. Maybe I'll send it into the Real. I recommend sending in Normal Kamali. Some people disagree with me, but I have really great luck with it. So it's worth sending in. Worst case scenario, you just recall it back, right? I love the color. Yeah, that pop of green. I've been on a green kick. Like my nails are green. I don't know, something about it. I'm just really feeling the green lately. How does Lafayette 148 do on the Real? I just picked up a silk shirt. In my opinion, I think it does well. I can't say that every piece is going to sell for a good, a high amount, but definitely dresses, blazers tend to do best. Coats, things like that. Blouses, you're not going to get a high return on it unless it's like a really unique runway piece or something. And there's always exceptions to the rule. But in my experience, it really is the dresses and blazers that do the best when it comes to Lafayette 148. Great brand. I have a few work pants that I thrifted from Lafayette 148, and I love the brand for myself. It just, the resales all over the place, as it is with most of these luxury brands. And if you watch my channel, you know that I talk about this all the time. Brands don't always necessarily matter, and sometimes the luxury brands just don't have the resale market. Not everything is Chanel or Gucci or Prada, and even in those instances, minus Chanel, sometimes those brands don't sell well either. So It depends. I hate saying that, but it's true. Okay, these 2 pieces. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I think I'm going to list them myself. So if you guys have any experience with these brands, with this brand, sorry, let me know. And the brand is L.K. Bennett. Now, I have sold L.K. Bennett shoes. I have lots of experience on L.K. Bennett shoes, and I've sold an L.K. Bennett dress. And I've had great luck selling it myself. However, these 2 pieces are blazers. And I don't know how a blazer will do if I were to sell it on my own. I haven't researched. All this stuff is like fresh. I have not researched anything with the exception of like 2 or 3 pieces because I had never heard the brand, or I wasn't sure about the brand. But I don't know how this does on the real. So if you have experience with L.K. Bennett blazers, let me know in the chat. What should I do? Should I send it in? I don't really know. So this is one. And then the second one is more of a cropped blazer. Also L.K. Bennett. I don't know. I've heard that it can sit on Poshmark and eBay, but I don't know what it would do on the real. Or is it a thread up thing? I don't know. Let me know your experience. I sent a Lafayette one through 48 to the real. Yeah, Lafayette always goes to the real for me too. L.K. Bennett crop blazer sits on Posh. Okay, I've heard this. I've heard this too. So I don't know. Dresses do well. I agree. Dresses and shoes will sell really quickly on Poshmark when it's L.K. Bennett. And the main reason for that, and they might sell well on eBay too, I'm not sure. I've just always sold it quickly on Poshmark. The main reason, in my opinion, is because Kate Middleton, she wears L.K. Bennett all the time. She kind of put them on the map when she started wearing their shoes frequently to different events. So she kind of placed them on that fashion map. I mean, they've always been a great brand, but when a royal wears them, it always changes it, right? Just like Rothy's, Zara, H&M, all these brands. So I don't know. Cindy, plain black though. Yours is a little more interesting. Yeah, I mean, one of them is. The other one is just like a tan color. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'll have to do a little research. Maybe I'll list it and then give it a little bit. If it doesn't move, we'll have to carry on and maybe send it to the real and go from there. Kathy's here. Hi, Kathy. All right. I'm going to ask you guys, do you want to see shoes first? Do you want to see the clothes? Or do you want to see the handbags? I think there's only like 6 or 7 handbags. There's a bit of shoes, maybe 15 pairs of shoes, maybe. And the rest is all clothes that are all kind of mixed in together. So you guys let me know in the chat what you want to see first. And then we will go from there. It's okay. Don't worry if you're late. No worries. I'm going to be here for a while. We're not going anywhere. I got my charger set up. My laptop's ready to go just in case. I know what I want to start with, but I want to know what you guys want to start with. I see shoes. That's what I wanted to start with shoes. So let's see. Oh, Lori's here. Hi, Lori. Hello, hello. Bags. All right. Going to give it a couple more seconds and see what wins out. Shoes, bags, or clothes? What do you want? Let me know. It's very cold in this room. Very, very cold. Shoes. Okay, we're going to go with shoes, okay? Victoria will do bags after shoes, okay? All right, let's do shoes. I'm going to have to like reach over and grab them because this pile here is obnoxious. It's literally, can you see this? It's like up, well, a little lower, but it's like right there. It's a lot. First up is a pair of men's APL sneakers. These things are brand new. I don't think this individual maybe wore them once, maybe. So I'm going to clean them up a little bit and list them. They are a men's size 9, so a women's 8, 7.5, 8, 8.5. I don't know. I don't know men, women sizing. Kathy, you might know this. Kathy sells a lot of men's. But these I was so excited for. I love finding APL shoes. I love selling APL shoes. I love wearing APL shoes. I'm a big fan of this brand. So, and I've never sold the men's. I've always sold women's. So this Very excited to list. Probably going to list them tonight and put them up on Poshmark. I have another pair of APL shoes too, but these need to be washed. And these are, they're yellow. They're very bright, but these are women's and they're super dirty. Super, super dirty, but these I can easily wash. These are a size 10.5, so good thing they're too big for me. These have been worn, but they're in really, really great condition. 9 is about 7.5. That's what I figure, 7.5, 8, in that range. So these have to be washed, but again, APL, size 10.5. I'm going to throw this out there. If you guys want anything that you see here tonight, send me a DM. You can email me. My email's down below. Whatever you want to do, we'll work something out before I list this stuff. Because A, it makes my life easier. I don't have to photograph it and store it. And B, you can get a really great deal on items that I thrifted today. So there's that. Let's put this in a separate pile because those need to be washed. They are dirty. All right. This was a favorite find for one of my favorite finds. I have a lot of favorite finds today, but these right here are Everlane, and I love them. They're in really great condition. They're a size 8.5. I don't know what this style is called. It's definitely an Oxford, obviously, of some sort. It's pointed toe. If you've never worn Everlane before, Everlane runs narrow, especially with these types of shoes. So I know from experience, because I love Everlane shoes, I always need to size up. Unless you have a narrow foot, then you don't have to worry about it. But I do not have a narrow foot. I'm going to guess these probably retailed around $120, $130 in that range. The resale, maybe around $50 to $75. I'm probably going to price it a little high and see how they do because they're in really great condition. Just have to be cleaned up a little bit. But yeah, this was a happy little find for me. I love finding Everlane shoes. Everlane shoes is like, when I find them, I get so excited. I do a little dance. There's very few shoes that I do a little dance for. Everlane, Doc Martens, and Frye boots are definitely little dance shoes. That color sold well for me in the Allbirds. The like yellowy green color, Shannon, I feel like that's like a really big color right now with lots of people. All right, next up we have another pair of Everlane shoes. These are called the everyday heel or something like that. They're these really pretty green. Again with the green, guys. I'm feeling the green. They're suede. They are brand new. They have never been worn. They're a size 9. I tried them on and they just fit me. So because my foot is, again, a little wide and given that it's a pointed toe, I'd have to size up on that. But yeah, I super love these. These retailed for $138. Resale, when I looked them up briefly, because I paid up for these, definitely paid up for these. The resale is anywhere from like $40 to $100. Of course, like everything else, it's all over the place all the time, no matter what. So I just kind of like, price things at will and see what happens. But I was really excited to find these. And I tend to find a lot of Everlane when I'm in Boston, and there is an Everlane store there. And that's kind of like the vibe in Boston. And I love Everlane, so it's always a yes for me when I find it. Love the color, right? The green. There's something about the green, guys. I don't know what it is, but we love it. All right, next up is a pair of boots that I need to clean up. I need to make them pretty. I need to condition them. They're in really great condition, but they just need like some oil on them because they're looking a little rough. And maybe people like this look, but these are Frye boots. I did pay up a little bit for these too. I think I paid $19 for these, but to me, well worth it, especially when it comes to Frye. This is the perfect season for it. I'm sure this has a name. I don't know what it is, but it is a size 10. So that's this guy right here. The sole's in pretty good condition. I mean, I guess someone could resole it if they really wanted to, but it's in really good condition. So these guys have to be reconditioned, polished up a little, and they'll be good to go. Let's reach over here. One pair of shoe went rogue, and it's all the way on the other side of the room, and I'm gonna have to go get it at some point. These are a pair of shoes that I actually just bought for myself on Nordstrom Rack sale that's going on right now. These are not my size, so I can't wear them, but these are Vince, and they're just a platform sneaker. They're a size 11. Again, they just need a little magic eraser. It needs to be a little cleaned up. and they'll be good to go. This, I'm going to say I could probably sell it for 40 to 50 in that range. Vince shoes typically do not yield a high resale value, unless it's like a leather booty or something, but more of the basic pieces that you can find at like TJ Maxx and Marshalls, you're not going to get a ton. So I am really, really picky when it comes to Vince. I don't pick up a lot of Vince shoes. I came across a ton of Vince shoes today. In one store in particular, I came across 8 pairs of Vince shoes and I only picked up 1. So, you know, I just, you have to be really particular about certain brands. And the more that you do this, the more experience that you get, you just kind of learn that, and you know what works for you and what works for your closet. And of course, whatever works for me might not work for you. And that's just the name of the game when it comes to reselling, right? That's just the way it is. You guys hear that dog barking? This is like dogs everywhere in this neighborhood. So I apologize if you can hear the dog barking. Let's do these guys. I think I lost a pair of shoes in the pile. Okay. These. My husband thought I was crazy paying up for these. I don't know the name of this style. These are Stewart Weitzman. If anyone knows what the name of this style is, please let me know. I don't think this is not the 550. The 550 has the elastic in the back. This has the elastic detail on the side, and it has a heel. I have no idea what this style is called. I tried doing some research. I paid $30 for these, but I know that I know that I can get good money for this because I've sold similar pairs before when I was not a seasoned reseller and I had no idea what I was doing, and I sold like 2 or 3 pairs for $100. And these are in mint condition. They're in such good condition, hardly worn. So these are a size 9.5. I'm definitely not trying these on because I would never wear a heeled boot. It's just not my thing. So I don't know. Anyone know what this is? The style? I think it's an older style. I don't know. If anyone knows, drop it in the chat. I don't know. I just know it's not the 550. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. I only have one pair because the other pair is all the way over there. But these are Tods. These have the pony hair on them, which is the only reason why I grabbed them, because this style typically does better. I've seen them listed from anywhere from $80 to $300. If you don't know what Tods looks like, that's Tods right there. These are size 5.5, which, I mean, I don't discriminate against sizes. I absolutely do not discriminate against sizes, but I struggle with selling smaller sizes like a 5 or 5.5. Don't know how this is going to do. That they're in really great condition, minimally worn. We'll see. If these don't do well for me or they're sitting for a while, I will send them to the Real Real. Because I have had good luck sending my Todd shoes to the Real Real. And they price them generally pretty high. So we'll see this, but I liked him. I could not leave him at the store. I like how I give genders to things. Like why am I giving this shoe a he name? I don't know. It's just what I'm doing tonight, I guess. Moving on, there's 1, 2, 3 pairs of shoes left, and then I might have to do bags at the end because all the clothes are on top of the bags. So we'll save the bags for the end. This right here is I've heard of this brand before, so it wasn't necessarily new to me, but new to me that I found them, I guess. And it's Alberto Fermani. These are in really great condition. As soon as I felt them, I was like, oh, you're nice. You know, when you feel something, I'm very much a tactile person when it comes to sourcing. And when I felt it, I was like, oh, you've got to be something of substance. I just don't know what you are yet. And I looked it up, and I don't know if this brand is still in existence. I don't know if they still make it or not. But I did see some sold comps on the Real Real for $80 to $200, and then some sold comps on Posh in the same range. So I'm definitely going to list these myself before I do anything else with them. And these are a size 39.5. So that's them. I wish you guys could feel this. Like, I wish I could just give them to you through the screen and you could feel them because they are so soft. I've never felt suede that is that soft. Okay. Next pair. This was a new to me brand that is sold at Anthropologie. I'm sure it's sold at other places. I'm sure it's sold on its own, but it's called Vicenza. And there is the brand right there. This chunky, we all love the chunk right now, right? That's just kind of, that's the thing, chunk. Chunky little sandal here. It's in really great condition. It is a Euro size 39. So I'm going to guess it's about an 8 because I don't think this would fit my foot. I have no experience with this brand. I have no idea what it's going to sell for. I don't know. I know nothing except that I saw that Anthropologie sells it and that some of the sold comps were high. So, I mean, that was my logic when I picked it up. Let's give it a shot. That's kind of my logic with a lot of things. I just like to try stuff. Sometimes I have zero business picking things up, but I want to try it because I want to share my experience with everyone about it because that's what I do here. Okay. After this, we have one more pair. This is a beautiful boot that caught my eye immediately. This is Sergio Rossi. I love Sergio Rossi. I love finding Sergio Rossi. These bad boys, I couldn't find this exact style. There's no style name on the inside. These are a 36.5. I'm assuming the woman that owned the Tods owned these as well because these are tiny. I'm gonna guess that these probably retailed around $1,000, $1,250 in that range. That's usually what this style of boot goes for on the website. So I don't know what I'm going to price these at. Don't ask because I don't know. I need to do more research, but the leather is super soft. Definitely a boot that is in style right now. Definitely something that you would see on Zara, right? This reminds me of a Zara boot. It's just a much more expensive brand. So this was a very exciting pickup for me. This is the second time that I found Sergio Rossi, or third time. Maybe a third time. And I've had good luck selling it myself. I have not sent any of my Sergio Rossi stuff in. I like to hold on to it. I will wait for the right buyer when it comes to that brand. All right. Lastly, gotta reach all the way over here, is a pair of men's Doc Martens. Again, I don't know what size this is in women's because the women's size is completely worn off. But this is a size 12 in men's. These just need to be cleaned up a little bit. They have a little bit of scuffing in the front here. But I'm going to patch this up the best that I can. Other than that, they're in really good condition. So these guys will get listed soon and they'll probably sell relatively quickly. But this is a size 12 men's, and then whatever that conversion is for women's, feel free to drop that in the chat because I have no idea. But yeah, Doc Martens. We all love a Doc Marten. I paid $19 for those, which, you know. This haul has given me so much envy. The brands you find near you. Wow. Okay, but like, I have, like, to be honest, I caught it on a good day. You know, this could have gone the complete opposite direction, and I have nothing to show you. You know, going into the city, and this can kind of go for anywhere, right? Going into the city, thank you, Kathy. Women's size 10. 10.5, is that what you mean? 10.5? You put 104. I'm assuming you mean 10.5. Going to the city just opens up the opportunities for me being able to find different brands. There are a lot of resellers everywhere in New England. I mean, I just happened to catch it at the right time. I went to the store at the right time, all of that kind of stuff. So it is what, you know, I can understand why someone would be envious of that, but it can happen to anyone. You just got to catch at the right time. They happened to be stocking in two of the stores that I went in. I was able to grab the stuff. So, you know, as they were putting it out, I just caught at the right time. Around here sometimes, and Kathy will tell you, she's in the chat, she's local. It's hard to find this stuff sometimes locally. You know, it's fierce out there. It is, you know, you got to travel a little bit, find different things in different areas, experience. I went to Goodwill today, but I also went to like Hole in the Walls as well. So I didn't just go to like your average chain stores, which is kind of all I have over here. So yeah, I also like to travel to like other states besides Massachusetts to find all this wonderful stuff. And it, you know, with practice, you find it all. Or source it online. That's also my other go-to. Can't find it in your stores? Find a way to source it online. I love doing that. All right, we're going to move on to the clothes, and then I'll do bags last only because they're on the bottom of everything. You guys know I love this brand, and this brand follows me everywhere. Max Mara, the Weekend by Max Mara. So, okay, it's not like the Max Mara brand. It's the Diffusion Weekend, but it's a silk shirt, and I'm not sending it to the Real. So I was waiting in line, and the line was so long to cash out. And one of the staff members was stocking the shelves and put this and another shirt that I'm going to show you next on the rack right next to me. And I never grabbed something so fast before in my life. Because they're two designer brands, but I am absolutely going to sell this myself. I think it will do well given the time of year. And it's a newer label. Have never found this label before. Usually find the older label. If this was a coat or something, like a coat, blazer, I would have sent it into the Real. But this, nah, I'm going to do it myself. I want to sell it myself. And the other shirt that was next to it is a brand that I generally do not pick up whatsoever. Escada. I never pick up Escada, but this was a silk piece, and it has this rhinestone right here on the cuff. And with the holidays coming, I thought this was like the perfect thing to sell myself. Not something I'm going to send in, just like the Max Mara piece. I think I can sell this myself. It's a good size, might even fit me, who knows, but it's a good holiday piece. So those were my two really exciting finds in one of the stores, and I put them on top. Here we have a Zara dress. So I picked up like regular brands and I picked up designer. So it's not all designer here in this haul. But this is a Zara size large, and it has this gingham, print on it. It feels like silk, but it's not. It's polyester, and it has these little pleats on the bottom. I really loved it. I did not look it up. I have no idea if it's a blogger favorite. I know nothing about it. I picked it up solely on style, and it was only $7.99. So the price was right, and the style definitely is something that I, number one, would wear, and it's just a classic print. It's something that someone can wear to work. It's something someone can wear to an event. You could definitely wear this around Christmas time, New Year's Eve, all that fun stuff. So we grabbed it. Next, we have a brand that I wish I found more often because I do really well when I sell it, and it's the N Philanthropy brand. Have you guys heard of this brand before? N Philanthropy? I have sold their bodysuits before. I have sold their leggings. I have sold their dresses before. But this is a half zip sweater. And I think it will do fairly well. I don't know what this retailed for, but I'm going to guess, it probably retailed for like $78, $80. I'll probably sell it for $30 to $40, $45. But this brand does bring a lot of attention to my closet, which is another reason why I generally pick it up. Next up, we have our friend Lululemon. This guy was just hanging out in the t-shirt section, so someone put it there by accident. I don't know what the style is called, but it's got these pretty little stripes. It's dirty, so it definitely needs to be washed. It goes to my wash pile. It's a size 4. So there's that. There's no style dot, so I don't know what this is called. I'll have to do a Google Lens, see if anything comes up. But at least I have the size, because no size Lululemon is a no from me. I won't pick it up. If there's no size, I won't grab it. It's not worth my time. Back in the day, like maybe a year ago, I would have grabbed it, but not now. It is way too much effort and way too much work to grab Lululemon that has no size dot and no size. No thanks. This is a brand that I've never found before. Marimekko, is that how you say this? I have no idea, but I know that it can be expensive, and I do know that it can resell well, and it's a really pretty sweater. I don't know what you're made of or what size you are. Let's see. Don't know what this is made of. It doesn't say. Oh, yes, it does. Other side. It is cotton. And did it say the size on here? Yes, extra small. So I'm excited for this. I had never found this brand before, and I've never sold it. So I have no expectations, but I was just excited to find a new to me brand. Okay, this is a silk piece. Let me see if I can figure this out. All right, I hope I don't butcher this. Legance, like, I don't know. Is that how you say this? Guys, I don't know. But this is a silk blouse. It is beautiful, so beautiful. This is my first time thrifting this brand. I've never found their jeans, which is like what they're known for. I've never found anything by them. I've sourced pieces online, but that's about it. So I'm excited for this one. I'm excited. It's got a couple pulls though that I did not notice before that I'm noticing now. Well, I mean, they could be a flop. There's going to be a flop, right? This is really sad. I should have paid closer attention. Well, we'll see if I can salvage it. I don't know. I might not be able to. We're going to put this over here, other side, see if I can fix that up. It's always so sad. Does that happen to you guys? When you're so excited about something and then you go look at it for like the 4th time and it's got a little pull or got a couple little pulls. Maybe there's like a little hole and you're like, I don't think I can fix that, especially when it's silk. But I'm going to try, or I'm going to figure something out. I'll figure something out with it. Okay, here's a brand that I always say I'm never going to pick up, but I loved the dress, so I grabbed it. And this is Faithful, the brand. I do not have luck selling this whatsoever. I have never really been able to sell it. This is a size large, USA size 8. But I grabbed it because it's leopard print, and I liked the little smocked sleeve here. It's got the little gathering, little puff sleeve action going on. It's long. It's got buttons in the front. I don't know, you can't really see that. But it's got little buttons in the front. I loved it. It's got the little smocked waist too. That's why I grabbed it. I just really liked the print. But in terms of brand, I never had luck with it. So we'll see. Maybe because the print's really good, it will do well. Or maybe not. Stay tuned for a what sold video so you can see how it did. Next up, we've got 2 Everlane pieces. This is an extra, extra small, which I generally don't pick up, but I just recently sold this exact same sweater for, I think, $45. So super excited to find another one of these. This is their cotton something or other. Don't know the name. Didn't do my research ahead of time. And then this is an extra small Everlane cardigan. Pretty little cotton cardigan. It's a little faded. Black clothes, they fade sometimes. It's like ever so slightly faded, but it wasn't faded to the point where like I wouldn't grab it to sell. So 2 Everlane pieces, great staples. I sell Everlane very well, especially sweaters and cardigans and things like that. So that was a good pickup. Oh, this is a fun one. This is one that I'm going to sell myself. I am not going to send this into the real. It's St. John, but it is a cowl neck sleeveless top. I'm really excited about this. As soon as I felt it, I was like, "Ooh, you're something good." And then I saw the brand. It is 53% wool and 47% rayon. Did I say what size it was? I don't think I did. P. So that would lead me to believe it's an extra small. Although it looks like it would fit someone that's a small. It's a little oversized. But yeah, I'm going to sell this myself. I do sell some St. John myself. I as much as I send it off to the real, I also do keep some pieces. So anything that's evening wear, I generally will keep and sell myself because I do really well with it. I have a couple customers that always come to my closet to see if I have any St. John evening wear pieces. There's a woman who just recently retired as a news anchor, and she used to buy some St. John pieces from me. She's bought some Ralph Lauren Black Label piece from me before. So I'm excited to list this. I've never listed a St. John sweater before, but I have a feeling that this will do really well. It's very much on brand and on trend, and the color is really good. It's a neutral, so we're going to see how that does. Don't ask me what I'm going to price it at because I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, this is really sad because it's a new tag Lululemon piece. It is a size 8 and it's their, hold on, the style name is right here, the Emerald long sleeve. And the reason why this is sad is, I mean, it's great. It's brand new. It's new at tag, but it's stained. Like not stained, but it's dirty. It needs to be washed. So I don't want to rip the tag off, but I need to wash it. So I might, don't laugh. but I might take the tag and like put it in a Ziploc bag and cover it up and then soak this in the sink so that I don't have to take the tag off and I can wash it and it can be clean and brand new. These are the things I think of so that I don't take the tag off. But it was new with tag and that was really exciting. Okay, this is a new to me brand. Never heard of this before. Let me know if you've heard of it. I saw the label and I felt it. I was like, ooh, I think you're good, but I just don't know what you are. It's called White Label, the White Company, and it is a size 8. Here's the tag. You're not going to be able to see that font there, but maybe you can. This is a cashmere sweater. Look how pretty this is. So pretty. Love it. Love everything about it. No moth holes, nothing, in perfect condition. They retail for like $200, something like that, but I don't know what the resale is, but it's cashmere. So that was like a no-brainer for me. It's cashmere. I'm gonna grab it just because it's cashmere. I heard resellers do is they buy a tag gun. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. I also don't want to buy a tag gun and spend more money. I know it's the solution to it. I just don't want to do that. So I'm going to be creative about it and see what happens. I sold a sweater a long time ago. Quick. Good to know. I thought it was quick just by what I was seeing with my quick Google search. So, but I mean, it's a beautiful sweater and the quality is great. So I'm excited about that, to try that out. Ooh, this is fun. This is really exciting. This is Eileen Fisher, and I generally do not pick up Eileen Fisher. I had this discussion with Heather, who is in here right now, today or yesterday about Eileen Fisher. I will only pick up Eileen Fisher if it is new with tags, which this is, if it's plus size, if it's a coat, a blazer, or like a cashmere sweater or something like that. This is neither of those. This is, I don't know what this is called. It is the shawl something cardi. So it's like the cardigan, but shawl and cape all at the same time. It's knit. It's beautiful. It's a 3X. So that was very exciting to me. I don't know what you're made out of. Should probably look. I said it's not cashmere. I want you to have cashmere in it. It's not. It's cotton and polyester. It retailed for $318. It was from Bloomingdale's. So I don't know. I was really excited to find this. It's got a little stain on it that I can treat without having to dunk the whole thing, which is really exciting. I don't know if that's even going to show up on there, but there's like a tiny little stain. This I can easily just take a little Dawn dish soap and just kind of like dab it and it will come right out. But this was very exciting to me. Eileen Fisher generally does not excite me, but this Eileen Fisher, there's my wash pile. That Eileen Fisher did excite me. I love that it's plus size. I love the style of it. I think it's something very modern, very current, something that a lot of people are looking for right now, and it was new tags. So, always a great pickup. Going off of great pickups, here's a brand that I can never say no to, and that is Barefoot Dreams. Now, this Barefoot Dreams has probably seen better days. It's definitely been worn. It's still in good condition. It is a size small, and it's just one of their sweaters that they sell. I'm going to guess I can probably sell this for like $35, $45 in that range, but I can't say no to Barefoot Dreams. I cannot. Let's go with this piece. There is still so much more stuff. So thank you guys for sticking with me on the Saturday night where you guys could be doing something else instead of listening to me. So I appreciate all 24 of you that are here right now. Make sure you hit the like button and all that fun stuff, because it just shows people that you're enjoying my content, and then they'll come to my channel and then they'll be friends with me, and then this channel can keep growing. And the growth that it's had right now is just insane too. So thank you to everyone who supports my channel. I really, really do appreciate it. I never thought I would have 1,600 people that are interested in me and what I do as a reseller. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Does Tods sell still? I have a Tods bag, but I can't sell it for less than 100, I feel. Tods is one of those brands that I feel like their shoes sell best. Have you tried to send it in to any consignment service? Sometimes that's the way to go with a brand like Todd. It's a tough brand. I'm not gonna lie, it's a tough brand. But anyone in the comments, feel free to add your input so that we can all help each other out here. So next up we have C by Chloe. Thought this was fake at first because it really didn't have any other markings that led me to believe that it was real. But then with some research, I realized it was real. And it's this pretty sweater, the nice little detail right there. It reminds me of a vintage. It's got a very vintagey vibe to it. Beautiful, beautiful shoulder, beautiful sleeve. I don't know what you're made of, so let me see what the interior tag says. What does it say? You are wool and cashmere, which is always nice. It is wool and cashmere, and it is a size extra small. So it's a tiny little thing, but someone will love this. I'm going to sell this myself. I am not sending this to the Real. I'm going to do it. And then if it doesn't sell in 3 months, then okay, fine, I'll send it in. But other than that, I'm going to sell it myself. I'm listening while scrolling and learning the Real's designer list so I can get together my first box this week. Yay! So exciting, Wendy. Will they reject a piece with no size tag? Sometimes. Don't you hate that answer? Why do you just say sometimes, Daniela? Because it's true. Sometimes they will reject it. Sometimes they'll accept it. I think it really depends on the brand and how desperate they are for inventory. I would send it in and just go from there. See what happens. Maybe make a little note, add a little sticky to the piece and say, you know, that it doesn't have a size tag on it, but it does have the brand. You know, you can do that as well. And tell them that right there, that it's $995 dress that's still on Saks' website. Make sure you tell them that because they'll look it up. They'll do their research. And they might take it because of the research that you've done. So I've definitely done that before. I've given them, you know, information, backstory on a brand, and they've done their research. And then, sorry guys, text message. And then they end up taking pieces. So it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. Next up, we've got a good old pair of Lululemon leggings here. These are a size 8. They have the style dot in here, so I can easily look up and see what they are. They're definitely in a line. I think they're the Align crop. They're an olive color. I love myself some Aligns. I think Aligns are the most comfiest leggings to lounge in. I just love them. So I was excited for that. Moving on to another brand that I love to pick up that I would consider like above a mall brand, but not designer. Sells anywhere between like the $30, $35 to $100 mark, depending on what it is. And I don't know why my mom is texting me so much, so hopefully everything is okay. Let me just take a quick little peek at my watch and see what my mom has to say. Sorry, guys. She's telling me that the kids next door are having a party, and it's very loud. Okay, so this is And Other Stories. I love this brand. I love finding this brand. I love selling this brand. I love wearing this brand. I love it, love it, love it. When I can find a thrift store, I am very happy. This is a really pretty floral dress. This is a mini style. It's a size 0. I don't care. I love everything about it. Everything about And Other Stories makes me so happy. Can you see that print? Look how pretty that print is. So vibrant. I love their stuff. Their prints are always really classy, but yet modern and fresh. I just love everything about it. Can't say enough good things. Really can't. Okay, here is something I talked about maybe in my last video. I'm pretty sure I talked about this in my last video. And that is Talbot's. This is Talbot's 16 Petite. It's new at tags. It's a blazer. It's got everything going for it. It's got this pretty plaid multicolored pattern on it. I am so excited to list this. It retailed for, I know this doesn't matter, but it retailed for $189. It was marked down to $159. I am fairly certain that I can list this for $65, $75 and then either get an offer for like $50 or it'll sell for full asking price. I'm really excited to list this. I am a huge, huge, huge Talbot's and J. Crew fan when it comes to coats and blazers. I think that people want them. They have great pieces, and they're easy to flip. So I do not exclude brands from things that I pick up. I am learning about all of these mall brands and what aspects of these mall brands sell really well. And this is something that I've learned along the way, and I'm so excited to list that guy and maybe try it on. We'll see. We shall see. I really shouldn't try on the merchandise, but I mean, we're all guilty of doing that, okay? We are all guilty of trying on merchandise and being like, I can definitely wear you once or twice. I can definitely do that. All right, here's a brand that Daniela never picks up. Ever. I never pick it up. But I really loved this. It's a little fur vest. I got a thing for fur vests. Maybe it's the millennial in me. I don't know. But it's Club Monaco. Oh, what's going on there? It is Club Monaco. I think this is a newer label by Club Monaco. It's a size small. It's a cropped fur vest. I don't know. A fur vest little thing. Am I like dating myself? Because I love fur vests, and I think they are a thing in the winter, especially Christmas and New Year's Eve time. So I grabbed it. No idea what it resells for. No idea what it retailed for. I know nothing. I'm an experiment. We're going to try it out, and we're going to see what happens. All right, the clothes pile is starting to get a little smaller, but we still got more to go, guys. We're 51 minutes in, and you guys are holding on strong. So I appreciate you for doing that. These are a new with tag Zara Pant. These are the slim boyfriend in an off-white. They have some minimal distressing here, but nothing major. Just like little, let me switch sides here. Like just little marks here. Size 4. They're a cream color, little off-white color. I'm really feeling the white pants trend that's happening right now for fall and winter. I'm here for it. I bought a pair myself. I'm going to rock them. I think it's great that people don't care that they're wearing white after Labor Day, which I think is a silly rule anyway. You should wear whatever you want, whenever you want. But yeah, these are new at Tag Zara, which I can't say no to either. Okay, this is fun. Before I get to the other stuff, I have some swimsuits, which I generally do not pick up. I don't look at the swimsuit section. I don't really venture into swimsuits. It's not really my thing. But this particular store had quite a few swimsuits that I wanted to try and see what I could do with them, even though it's off season. So here's an experiment. We'll see how this goes. But this is Ted Baker. Older label, size 3, which I think is a large for Ted Baker. It is a halter top, one piece, very pretty. No idea what things like this sell for. No idea what it could retail for, resale, all that fun stuff. So we are going to try this out. We are going to try to sell swimsuits. I am going outside of my comfort zone, and yeah, wish me luck, because I don't like this kind of stuff. But I feel like if I can find great brands that will sell, and people do go on vacation, like this is the time of year people start planning cruises, and in December some people do Christmas getaways, and they go on little cruises and little trips to tropical places. Same in February, especially if you live in colder states. So maybe they'll sell. Do you have any experience selling swimsuits in the fall and the winter? Good, bad? Am I silly for doing this? Let me know. I would appreciate your feedback. This is a swimsuit I do have experience with, and it's just Athleta. This is just a top. It is a 34D double D. I've had good luck selling this before. So this was an easy pickup for me. I want to say the one I found originally was new at tags, and I sold it for 50, but this I'm guessing around 30, maybe. This is a 2-piece. This is Anthropologie. Did you know Anthropologie made bathing suits? Because I didn't. It is by Anthropologie, so this is their store label that they do themselves. It's okay. This is the front. Please hold. It's polka dots, and if you know me, you know I love polka dots. So here's the front. There's the back. It's got little crisscross detailing there, and then these are the bottoms. Let's see. Here we go. They're a little scrunched at the top. They're cute. right? A little cute swimsuit. I don't know how to photograph two pieces. How do you photograph a two-piece bathing suit? Can you tell me? I don't have a mannequin. I definitely can't model it. So, I have a tablets quilted jacket, list 52. We'll see how it goes. I'm listening to this and listening to McCry at the same time. Yeah, list your stuff. I am. Anyone else having a slow start to November? Like, my sales have been, like, I've had high dollar sales, but it is brutally slow right now for me. It is. And I thrifted all this stuff, and I'm like, do I need to shut down my store? Am I failing as a business? What's happening? You know how we all have like those random thoughts that pop into our head? Those are thoughts that I'm having right now. I'll be fine. I'm going to photograph and list everything tomorrow. Maybe not everything. But moving on to the last one piece. This is a brand that Lori loves, and it is Cup She. It is new at tags. I'm excited to sell it. I really liked the color of it. Sorry, it's getting stuck on my desk. I love the pattern. I loved this little tie off to the side. I just thought it was really nice. It was new at tag, so I felt like it was a good experiment there. Okay, I'm not alone for slow sales. Cool. All right. I think people are gearing up for Christmas shopping, which is why things maybe are a little slow right now, but I'm sure they'll ramp back up in no time. Also, I have a theory that that Poshmark is a little slow right now because of all the updates that they've been doing. Sometimes that can mess with algorithms and whatnot. I know people say there are no algorithms on Poshmark, but I don't necessarily believe that. Every platform has an algorithm. We just don't know what it is. Okay, next up. Oh, let me button this so you can see it a little bit better. Next is a Zara piece, and I love the color of this. This is perfect for the holiday time. There's Zara right there. This is a size extra small. It is a blazer. Look at this guy. Oh, love it. Pointed shoulders. Perfect for the holidays. Someone needs this. Can't wait to list it. Plus, I really love Zara. And it could be a blogger favorite. That style in particular resembles something that is a blogger favorite. So I'm curious to look it up and see if it actually is a blogger favorite. All right, guys, we're getting close. We're getting close. There's maybe 6 or 7 more clothing pieces, and then we have 5 handbags, 6 handbags, and then we're done. Then you guys can go and enjoy your Saturday night and not listen to me ramble anymore. All right, here's a brand that I generally do not pick up anymore, and that is Frame. I couldn't pass these up. They're an elastic waist. They're fun, they're wide leg, they're shiny, they're perfect for the holidays. They are a size medium. What are you made out of? And they're silk, okay? They are 100% silk. How could I say no to these? And no, these don't have any holes. They have nothing in them. No tears, no rips. These feel brand new. I'm so excited about this. And I don't generally get excited about Frame, but I was very excited for these. And if these were a large or extra large, I would have tried them on and I would have probably kept them because I love this for the holidays. Love, love, love. So that was that. Let me just put these pieces on here so I don't have to keep grabbing down below. Oh, there's more than 7 pieces. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I promise they're good. Okay. Here we have Bowden. This is an older tag Bowden. It is a size 6. It is a silk polka dot dress. It's a mini. It's short sleeves. It's got a little slit here on the sleeves. Can you see that? I love Bowden. I'm a sucker for Bowden, especially polka dot Bowden, especially a Bowden dress. I'm going to guess I could probably get like 45 or 55 in that range for this. So we picked that up. Let's do, okay. This is a piece for me. This is Lululemon size 12. It is new at tag, so that's exciting. It's the Love Crew t-shirt here. So this is for me. But I threw it in here. So we're going to put this off to the side because that's going to come upstairs with me. Next, okay, I don't generally do this. I generally don't pick up this brand anymore, especially not for this price point, but I'm going to be selling it myself. So here we are. And that is Tory Burch. And you're probably thinking, you don't pick up Tory Burch. What's wrong with you? Isn't Tory Burch a bolo? Okay, for some people it might be. For me, Tory Burch is not a bolo unless it's shoes or handbags. When it comes to clothes, I generally don't have good luck selling them, but these dresses were priced right, and I actually have had some luck selling some Tory Burch dresses lately. Maybe it's because people are going back into the office, right? So we got that whole thing going on. But this is just a really pretty white sleeveless business attire type dress. Is this the older? I think this is the older Tory Burch label. This is like the label that came out before the one that's out now. So I don't know how old this is. It's got to be a few years old. But it's size small. And we're going to sell this ourselves. If it sits for a really, really long time, then it will go to the real. Otherwise, I'm going to try to sell it myself. And same with this. This is a Tory Burch size medium. Same tag here. And this is a sleeveless dress again. I don't know what you're made of, but you're very soft. It is silk. So that would explain why I picked it up. The other one was cotton. But this is silk. So there's that. All right. Another piece for myself. See, I treated myself, guys. I don't generally do this, but I did treat myself. And it's, again, a new at tag Lululemon size. This is size 10. It's the Bound to Bliss skirt. So it is this really nice elastic waist skirt. It's got these slits on the side. I just ordered a pair of those Vince platform shoes that I showed in the beginning. And those will look real cute with this. So I'm excited for my new Lululemon pieces. And they're thrifted, which is even better. I didn't pay full retail price for my Lululemon because Lord knows I do that often. Guilty of paying full price for Lululemon. Yes, Victoria, Bowden is great. People like rag on Bowden all the time. I'm telling you, give Bowden a chance. Bowden does really well. Another staple for my closet, we've got Everlane here. These are, these are called the work side zip something pant. They're just a gray color. They're very boring pant, but they sell. People like them. Oh, do you need to be washed? Yes, you need to be washed. Okay, wash pile. Next up, okay, this is something that maybe people don't know, or maybe you do, because maybe I talked about it before. But there is an athletic brand that you probably wouldn't guess I like to pick up, that I do like to pick up, and that would be Brooks. So Brooks makes sports bras that are actually highly sought after. People like them. This came from REI. It's got an REI return tag that I'm probably going to take off. But it retailed, it looks like they had it on sale. It didn't retail for, but they had it on sale for $28. And it was returned. It is a size 34D. Has a style name on it too. These generally retail for like $45 to $48. And you can resell them for $30, $35 in that range. So I always pick these up when I can find them really inexpensively. This was 99 cents at Salvation Army. So I was happy to find another Brooks sports bra. Also, NYX sports bras are a big thing right now. It's something that people are looking for. So if you find anything NYX, really, it's like an up-and-coming brand. They've been around for a while, but they're definitely a brand that people are searching for more and more. Lori loves the skirt. Yes. Lori convinced me to buy the skirt. I wasn't going to get it. And then I was like, you know what? No, I really love this. I need to have it. Good to know about Brooks. I have a sports bra I forgot about. Yeah, I've had good luck with it. I've sold 4 Brooks sports bras and they've all sold really quickly and they get a lot of attention. So I recommend them to pick up for the right price, of course. Kathy Brooks. Yes, Brooks bras are terrific. They're high support, high impact. So if you're a runner, if you wear Brooks shoes, the Brooks sports bra is definitely something that you're probably looking for if you're a runner. All right, see this brand right here? Some of you guys might not know it, but it's Modern Citizen. This is the second time I found this brand, and I was so happy when I saw the tag. It is a beautiful, beautiful sweater. It's got like this little wrap detailing in the front right there. I'm going to say this is probably supposed to be like a cardigan style. That's why it has The tie in the front, I don't know what you're made of. Let's see what you're made out of. It is rayon, polyester, and nylon. It is a medium. It is beautiful. I can't wait to list it. Modern Citizen gets a ton of attention. I have yet to sell my first Modern Citizen piece, but I am confident that it will sell. It is definitely something, it's a brand, I should say, that people are looking for. They have a lot of Instagram ads, so you might see them pop up on Instagram. And the last clothing piece before we go into handbags is Madewell. It's an extra large, which is why I grabbed it. It is just a basic white sweater. It's, I don't remember what this is called, but it's like the wrap style sweater. This is a current season. Last year. It's fall of 2020. So I grabbed it. I like to obviously include all sizes. So when I find a brand in a larger size, I always want to pick that up to have for my customers. And I also don't need to try it on to put it in my own closet. So moving on to the last items that I have here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 handbags that I'm going to share with you. And then if you guys have any questions or anything like that and you want to ask them, feel free. I don't have anything else that I need to do besides list and photograph. So let's get started with the handbags. Just going to reach over here a little bit. So sorry if I'm out of frame. Let's start off. Maybe there's 7 handbags. I think there was one hiding. Okay, let's start off with this bag that I found today. For whatever, this was just hanging. It was just hanging out like this. And for whatever reason, it caught my attention. I don't know if it was this little detail here that's in the center. I don't really know what it was, but it caught my attention. I was like, I gotta see what that is. I don't know what that is, but I need to check it out. So I did, and it's Free People. I've never found a Free People handbag. So this is like a terry cloth material, and it's got leather trim. It's got the braided leather handle here. It's really nice. The only thing with this is that this piece right here came undone. It's not sewn in anymore, but I think I can repair this. I think I can repair it myself. So I'm going to attempt to do it. If I can't repair it, then it's just going to be noted within the listing that it's the stitching came undone here. But the inside is in really good condition. What's it say here? This is the tag. Oh, good. So I can look it up from the OB number, the style number. So yeah, that was Free People. Exciting. Have you sold Free People bags before? I haven't. So this was exciting to me. Next up, we have a new tag, polka dot, of course, Kate Spade handbag. We love her. We love Spade. Do you have a style name? This is the Small Rochelle. Yep, Small Rochelle. It is brandy new. Comes with the crossbody strap as well, which is in here. So I can't say no to Kate Spade, but I especially can't say no to a new tag Kate Spade, especially around holiday time. That should sell no problem. Moving on to a brand I don't have any experience with, but this leather feels amazing. And I know the brand can retail for a bit. I know it can resell for a decent amount. And that brand would be Arturo. Anyone have experience selling Arturo? I definitely do not. But this leather is beautiful. It is definitely a sturdy leather. It feels nice. The hardware it's just good. It's just good hardware. It's got little buttons everywhere. There's a shoulder bag. Got a little pocket in the front, pocket in the back. So yeah, I don't know. I saw some of these listed at like $150, $250, $300. I have no idea what this style is or what it would even sell for, but I know it's a quality piece. So I'm excited to try the brand out, and I'm excited to kind of learn a little bit more about it so that if I come across it as time goes on, I will know how it will do. I do selling boots, but not handbags. I feel like that's how I know the brand. It's the shoes. I believe I have a pair of the shoes, but they're like a vintage pointed toe shoe. So I'm curious to see how the handbag does. I'm assuming it will do well, but you never know. You just never know. Next, we have a vintage Coach handbag here. This just needs some oil, some polish, and she'll be good as new. I don't know how vintage this is because I have to do research, but it's pretty vintage. It has no lining besides right here. It's got the creed on it, so I got to do a little research on it. But we love vintage Coach. We might wear this vintage Coach for a little bit before we list it. But yeah, again, can't say no to a vintage Coach handbag. Cannot do it. Next up is another Kate Spade bag, I think. Okay, I can't remember. Open Spade is outlet. Closed Spade is retail store. Yes, maybe. I don't remember. I feel like I have this internal conversation with myself all the time, and I just don't remember. I have no idea. So this, okay, so this is the outlet. Closed. Okay. So this is a tote bag. It really doesn't matter to me if it's the outlet or retail, but it just gives me a better idea of how I should list this. But this is a tote bag. It is in really good condition. It has a couple little scrapes in the back, but not really noticeable. A couple little scrapes right there. Again, not noticeable. I'm going to try to buff these out and see how it goes. Straps are in really good condition, and the interior is beautiful. I don't know if you can really see that, but the interior is beautiful. So I was excited to find that guy. It was like priced at $5. So I mean, that was a steal. All right, these last two pieces I'm really excited for. So I'm glad of the last two that I'm going to share with everyone. The codes inside tell that as well. One is a P, the other starts with something else. Ah, okay, good to know, Wendy. Good to know. Okay. This guy right here is by L.A.M.B. So L.A.M.B, L-A-M-B, is Gwen Stefani's brand. And this is a quilted something or other. It's got a name. Handbag. This handbag is listed all over the place, but a lot of the soles that I found were between $150 to $300. It is a beautiful leather. I mean, it is, first of all, it's a gorgeous purse. I love it. The hardware is really nice. Everything about it is just quality. Interior is in really great condition. I already have someone that's interested in this because I did include it in a Instagram post and I think on a story as well. I'm just going to clean it up for her and see if she's still interested in it. But I've never found L.A.M.B shoes. I've never found L.A.M.B anything. So to find a L.A.M handbag, I instantly knew it was something of quality just by looking at it before I even saw this. So I had to grab it and go from there. So very excited about this. If you've ever found L.A.M, what has been your experience with it? Have you had good luck with it? What's it like out there in the reselling world when it comes to L.A.M? And lastly, last piece I'm going to show you guys. We did pretty good. An hour and 12 minutes. I'm not doing too bad here. This is a Coach briefcase. And I know, and I don't know how I know this, but as I've never sold one, but I know that Coach briefcases have a following. There's something that people look for. First of all, I have never felt a leather this soft by Coach. Like, this is buttery soft. It is just, it's amazing. You just drop that Coach bag on the floor. It's perfect. Be careful. Leather scratches. It's lovely. No, it fell on top of clothes. It's fine. Don't worry about it. This is in really good condition. It just needs a little bit of polish. It's got two pockets here, and then it's got this big zipper with another pocket and more pockets, and it's just got all this room in here. I have no idea what this would go for. Not a clue, but I knew I had to have it, and I had to sell it, and I had to try it. And like I said, I don't know where I heard it, but I heard it somewhere that this is something. It's a Coach bolo. The briefcases, luggage type stuff is definitely a bolo. That's what I got for my college graduation in 1988, and I still have it. Yeah, I mean, the quality is amazing. Vintage Coach in general, quality is amazing. Can't say anything about it really, or anything bad about it, I should say. So those are all my things. All right, so I had one piece that I probably shouldn't have picked up that has the little runs and stuff, the silk runs in it. But I mean, overall, I think I did really well with all these pieces. And like I said, there's a few other pieces that were for me that I already put away in my closet. And yeah, so that was everything. Hey, how are you? Here I am. I'm going to stay on a little bit longer. So if you guys have anything you want to talk about or anything at all, feel free to leave it in the chat here. L.A.M.B only releases new eyewear. It does well because they stopped making clothing, shoes, accessories in 2015. Thanks, Jill. Thank you for that info. Yeah, I feel like the handbags, from what I researched, had a good following and resold for a good amount of money. Just sell the silk blouse sizes and get your money back. Yeah, I could do that too. I could just put on eBay auction and just kind of go from there. It happens, right? Coach works with lots of beautiful leather. Oh, I love Coach too. Maybe if it was like 5 or 6 years ago, I would have said I don't like Coach. But as Coach has evolved over the years, I love it. I love the new styles they're coming out with. I love that they're replicating the old vintage styles. I love that I can find vintage Coach and I can keep it for myself. I love everything about Coach. I just, especially the older versions of Coach, like Bonnie Cashin style Coach. I love that. I love the history behind there. Thank you. My hair that drives me crazy with the bangs right now. Once these grow out, it'll be a little bit better. But yeah, I needed to change. I need to chop it all off and grow it all back out again. Let me just read the comments here. So I have my computer up so I can read the comments because the phone, it's really slow. Great haul. Been listening while I list. Oh, yay. I'm glad you're listing. Something that I should probably do once I'm done on here. I should eat some food, make another tea, and then photograph and list. That is what I should be doing. How much did you spend on your haul altogether? Okay, so I said this in the beginning. Total, everything that I picked up and all my different stops that I did, including pieces for myself that you guys didn't see. I spent a total of $700. I picked up 65 pieces, which is $11, a cost of goods of $11. And I know it seems like it's a lot of money, but this is all the sourcing that I'm going to be doing for the month. So this stuff has to last me. With the holidays and stuff coming up, I'm going to try to do like only 1, maybe 2 thrift trips in November, and then same in December, 1 or 2 thrift trips, and just do like a massive shopping spree type thing, save all my dollars and do that. And then I spending the $700 isn't a big deal to me at this present moment of the way I've grown my business and the way I handle my business. I'm able to do that. Like this was all just reselling funds that I used. I didn't touch any other type of funds. This was just all reselling funds. And then the return on investment that I will get on the majority and most of these pieces, if not all of them, will be significant. So I'm happy with the amount I spent. I also was able to go to locations that are nonprofits. So I'm happy to spend my money there and help those nonprofits out. So there's that. Let me see what you guys are saying here in the chat. What do you think about Coach shoes? Hit or miss. Coach leather boots, I have good luck with. Some Coach loafers, some Coach sneakers, but really it's leather boots for me when it comes to Coach. Yes, Wendy, list that L.A.M.B bag and then let me know how it does. I listed one and had a bunch of people messaging me asking me to hold it, or they hadn't seen one in that condition, so I think people might collect it. Ah, Jill, that's a good point. I feel like that's probably true. And the individual who is interested in buying this bag is a huge Gwen fan, so that would make sense to me. The president of Coach graduate me high school. Actually, I think he got. Oh, really, Kathy? Interesting. That's not bad. Yeah, it's $11 an item. So the total seems like a lot when you hear $700. You're like, oh my God, $700, but it's $11 an item. So, I mean, I would have probably spent that just over the course of multiple trips. Instead, I spent it in one big trip. It's the same difference. Whether you're spending it little by little or you're spending it one day, the total's still there. I was happy with 65 items. You know, I didn't anticipate finding that many because it's been kind of dry out there lately. It's been a little dry. So to be able to find 65 items, it's a good day. Wonderful haul. Maybe want to only have seen where I would have picked up almost every piece you did. Oh, really, Victoria? Well, that's exciting. I'm glad that you thought that pieces I grabbed were good. That's great. I try to pick up all different types of pieces. I don't, I kind of lean in one direction. I tend to lean in the designer realm, but I also like to pick up the Zaras and the Talbots and all that kind of stuff too. So I like to do a little bit of everything, especially things I know they're going to sell really fast for me. But it's been an hour and 20 minutes. If you guys have anything else that you want to ask or anything else you want to talk about, feel free to leave in the comments. I'll give it a few more minutes and then we'll just wrap this up. And maybe I'll do another live haul next month. I don't know. Did you guys like this? Do you like the live haul? Is it fun? I had a good time. Just listed a suede and shearling pair of boots. Once $80. Someone wanted to pay $40. Yeah, I know. It's tough. It's tough. So here's an example. I found this denim Free People jacket. It was a military style jacket. It had these big gold buttons. It's definitely something that people had listed for like $85 to $100, which is just about where I listed mine at. I think I listed at $85. And this girl came in today and offered me $25, which I didn't decline. I just countered at $80. Then she jumped up to $45. So I was like, okay, she wants to play ball. Let's play ball here. So I sent her an offer for $75. So she came up to $55. So I'm in the car with my husband and I was like, what do I do? Do I accept it? Do I counter? What should I do? And he just looked at me. He was like, can you just take the $55? How much money did you pay? And I was like, I paid $8. He's like, just take the $55. I think sometimes we just get so wrapped up in the numbers that, if we have a buyer that's willing to come up that much, or we have a buyer that's willing to negotiate to an extent and, your buy cost is low, we just got to be better at accepting it. That's really what it comes down to. I try not to be attached to pieces, but I'm human. I'm guilty of being attached to pieces. I can't help it. It is what it is. I just listened to, where am I? Okay, Daniela, can you maybe do a 3-month sales review for this haul? Would be interested in how your $700 turned out. Yeah, I can absolutely do that. Add it to my list. I will add that to my list of things to do. Yeah, I can definitely do that and see what this is like. All right, so I need to get my act together then, right? Photograph everything and get it listed and then kind of do a little timestamp thing. I can do that for you, Kathy. I think it'd be interesting too to see, with such a high investment in product, what happened? How did it do kind of thing? Yeah, that'd be fun. First live I watched this long in a long time. Oh, well, I'm glad that you stuck around this long. That means it was engaging at least, so that's good. Everyone loves a haul, right? And you try to add your little personality and 2 cents in there too. So it's like I'm teaching you some things, but also showing you some really fun stuff that I bought and can't wait to sell. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys like this. That makes me happy. All right. I'm gonna go, guys. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. It's almost 9:30. So I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Please hit the thumbs up before you leave. Feel free to share this with your friends if you think that they'd be interested in it. Thank you for helping me grow this channel and become monetized and all that fun stuff. This has been so much fun. It's been a journey, but I love it. It's fun. And I've met so many great people doing this. So I will come back. I don't know when I'm going to do a video, maybe next week, maybe the week after. I don't know. I need a little bit of a YouTube break for like a week or so I can process all this stuff and kind of focus. And yeah, I will talk to you guys next time. Bye, everyone.